So here we are in Copenhagen at the United Nations Climate Change Conference. You may have heard of Climategate, where Professor Phil Jones of the University of East Anglia seemed to encourage colleagues to delete emails, to delete data that didn't seem to fit the global warming theory. Now, Professor Jones is a major contributor to the United Nations climate change reports, and as this is the largest gathering of climate change activists in the world, he should be here. So I think Professor Jones from East Anglia has some very difficult questions to answer, and I'm going to ask him those questions. But first I have to find him. Excuse me, I'm trying to find someone. I'm trying to find this guy here. Professor Phil Jones from the Climate Research Unit, University of East Anglia. Do you know him?
Not really.
He's the guy behind Climategate, the Climategate email.
Okay, I'm not doing this on camera, but thanks a lot. Sorry.
You haven't looked at those emails?
Oh, mate, there's a lot of data to look through.
I don't think this is a prepared interview that I would like to participate in.
I don't have an opinion about this. Thank you very much, sir.
Are you familiar with the Climategate emails?
No.
Excuse me. I'm looking for this guy here, Professor Phil Jones. He's the head of the Climate Research Unit.
EU, it's your move.
Do you know where he
It's
is?
your move.
No, I haven't. I read books. I don't watch telly.
He's the guy from Climategate.
Oh, yeah? I'd rather you spoke to a spokesperson because I'm not authorised to talk about policy issues.
Really rather you didn't interview me. I'm not a spokesperson.
I'd prefer not to comment on that, if that's okay.
Well, I'm getting absolutely nowhere in my search for Phil Jones of Climategate scandal and my attempt to ask him some difficult questions. So, Phil Jones is a senior member of the IPCC, and we're here at the delegation offices. And maybe somebody in here, in the delegations, knows where he is or knows if he'll answer some questions. So I'm going to go and find out. Hello. Hello, how's it going? Where are you from? I'm from Northern Ireland, actually. Very good. Yes. Actually, maybe you could help me. I'm looking for this chap here, trying to interview him. Professor Phil Jones of the Climate Research Unit. Do you know him?
I don't know him, no.
I'm looking for this gentleman here, Professor Phil Jones, the head of the Climate Research Unit. Have you seen him?
No, I have not.
I think it's really important in this that we trust the science, because there are people who want to deny climate change, who want to somehow say that the science is phony or fake, and I don't think it is. I think it's real, and I think we should be serious about tackling this problem. That's why we're all here.
But given that they're deleting emails, can we trust the scientists? What do you think of people who delete emails? Have you ever deleted emails to avoid detection?
Mike.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
It's over there, I think.
Sorry. Well, I'm getting absolutely nowhere in my quest for Phil Jones. No one seems to know where he is, or no one will say they know where he is. So I think I need to adopt the tactics of the environmental movement. Do something to grab a bit of attention and maybe, dress up and try and get out there and see if I can flush out Dr. Phil Jones for these very serious questions that need to be answered about Climategate. Anyone seen Dr. Phil Jones? Climategate needs serious answers. I need to see Dr. Phil Jones. Dr. Phil Jones wants to hide the decline. Why is that? I need to speak to him. I need to know if there is global warming. Has there been global warming in the last 10 years, Dr. Jones? Climategate needs answers. Climategate needs serious answers. What's the science? Excuse me, I'm looking for Professor Phil Jones of the University of East Anglia. Do you not care about Climategate? Have you anything to say about Climategate?
Al Gore has repeatedly said in interviews the emails are 10 years old. The most recent email in Climategate, it was 6 weeks old. So I just wanted even for him to correct that record. It seems like in every interview that Al Gore gives, he drops a large scientific error. The Earth's core is millions of degrees. The oldest email is 10 years old. It's getting to be a habit. He's a serial accident-prone speaker, and I just wanted to check his science, and I wanted him to correct the record, and then maybe we'd get into the details of the emails. But Al Gore, I suppose, doesn't seem to want to debate, answer difficult questions. But these are very important questions, because we're talking here about an agreement that will be one of the biggest tax hikes in American history, in world history. So,
whoa, for God's sake.
Excuse me, some environmentalists have just fired a vegetable.
All right, Phil, I'm going to stop here because I don't want anything else to happen to you. You're a gutsy guy, and this is childish and uncalled for. You have the decency to come on and at least challenge this.
I'm a polar bear, you know.
You are a polar bear. Are the teeth and the head of the polar bear, are they real? Because maybe you could use that. No, Phil, seriously, Phil, I want you to be safe. Get away from there, you know, but you made your point, and you're gutsy at making your point, and these guys are priceless. These guys are priceless.
Listen,
Is there somebody with 30,000 of us who would love to...
Well, I've seen worse in Belfast on a Friday night. You know, look, I'm a journalist and I'll keep asking questions, and I just need to keep my eye open for the...
Phil, I want you safe, my friend.
Could be meat,
you be safe.
At least they're true to their principles. They only true vegetables.
You be safe. They can continue watching CNN. You're a gutsy guy. We have both sides expressed here, but I've never seen the other side ever throw anything or physically threaten the other side. That's new. That's different. That's not fair. That's not balanced. Phil, thank you very, very much.